Beep, 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 beep. Hello.
Hello.
This is episode 106, right?
100. Episode 106.
106. So at this point, we did 106 episodes.
No,
of
actually,
movie.
just so you know, everybody, 106.
I call this one the
Episode 106 refers to actually 1,006 episodes. So
yeah.
this is the
These are
1,006
episode,
episode.
right? I don't think that's actually right.
Yeah, that's it. You move the decimal. The decimal.
It's just a bad color to
Yeah.
trace them with.
So this is a big episode for because it was the first episode of the Cartoon Network.
That's right.
And
We were
after
back
they
from the
bought-
dead.
Yeah,
We thought
That is good cocaine.
You know, the team.
we thought you're not supposed to drink it.
food.
You're supposed to put it.
You add water to it.
Never mind. Never mind. You don't know anything.
Yes, you do. You add hot water,
You don't know
idiots.
anything. No, you don't.
Haven't
add
you
hot
ever
water.
done
No.
cocaine
Yes,
before?
I have every morning.
Well, then you're doing it wrong because you put it in a bag and then you put it
do
steep in
not.
hot water
No,
for
you-
3 minutes.
No, you don't. You're
Read the
supposed-
label, idiot.
you get
Here's the
you
thing.
Get some toast, okay?
That's right.
And you put it on there.
Yeah, if
and
you were
put it down,
if you were
and you put
from
it up.
Australia,
We're going inside of the television.
Love it.
Yeah, that was the Matrix ripped that off from us. I think we did that first. That was Larry Murphy, my good buddy Larry Murphy.
Larry Murphy.
As,
Oh, really?
Drew,
Yep.
the soccer coach. Yeah.
And Louis
The assistant
This is
soccer
very funny.
we're still squiggling here. We
a lot
haven't-
less.
decided
we're still,
to squiggle.
still holding
we
on to
decided
it.
to squiggle for the next 8.
Yeah,
that was
we're still squiggling it down.
We knew at this
that was
point-
one of the catch expressions of
Yeah.
the 90s.
Still
squiggling.
Hey man, you still squiggling or what? Yeah, I am, man.
That was
I'm
like
still
keep on,
squiggling.
like keep on chuggling.
Chuggling?
Yeah, remember that?
I don't know that one.
That was a song,
Oh, really?
wasn't it?
I don't
Wasn't
know.
it Creedence Clearwater?
Don't start singing it because we'll have to pay $1 million.
For one of the
That's actual.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Oh, really? Emerson. Okay, listen. There's a big
Keep
difference
on
between.
chuggling. Remember? Keep on chuggling.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, I know. It was a,
Keep
keep on chuggling. Yeah, I remember it now.
All he's asking you to do is read this.
Hey, this is the first episode with a script. Did you just say that?
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is the first episode with a script. Yeah,
Broaddus.
so yes. So
Brendon Small.
Bill Broaddus and myself. Bill Broaddus is a writer for Dr.
I don't think so.
Okay, this is the cover.
Oh, yes. And the first episode with Dwayne.
No, it's not the
No,
first
it's
with
not
Dwayne.
true.
That's the
I
second
lied.
one.
I
Yeah.
lied.
Oh, this was the
Kafka.
Yes.
Kafka rock
Which
opera.
was originally going to be.
It's gonna be Tron, the movie Tron. So the story
not
behind this
happen.
is that
We weren't allowed.
I wanted
we
to
couldn't
do
get the
it
rights to-
for a long time.
Oh, really?
Wanted to do a rock opera based on Tron, and we may or may not have been able to get the rights, but we were going at such a fast pace that we could not.
I like how you went from Tron to Kafka.
Well, here's the story: is that we this is the
a
most fun
huge
part for me was that we
leap.
had all these lawyers on the phone, and I was trying to find out if we could do the Tron rock opera, and they said there's not enough time when Disney's very holds on to its rights and blah blah blah, and you have a lot of problems if you're gonna get into that.
So
blah, blah, blah.
immediately you think Kafka.
So we said, well, what else? Well, me and Loren were talking. I remember we were going like, what else is it? What's in public domain that we can use? And we were thinking like, we're thinking, the Bible. And like, oh, that's Jesus Christ Superstar. Or how about Shakespeare? And like, oh, well, that's what do you call it?
Kafka. Funny word.
Kafka's funny, right? And then what?
I like Flaubert.
Kafka's
Right.
Metamorphosis.
And this was okay. I was writing this.
But-
I had read Metamorphosis in college, or I had pretended to at least.
So, you know, if it's
And
What a
I
nerd.
wanted to
take
You went to
a
college?
pass at,
I went to music college. At
Oh my God,
Berkeley.
double nerd.
Berkeley College.
You
of
went to music
I went
college
to-
and you read Kafka.
And I was the marching band
you wear-
master. I was the master blaster.
Did you wear a beret?
But
and culottes?
my Dungeons and Dragons club was never it
I
interfered
should
with
beat
the.
you up right now
Uh,
for everything you did.
I think that's a 3-part guitar harmony. Maybe I layered a lot of guitars. Do you remember what I did with that, Loren? I think I took your keyboard, your Kurzweil, and I recorded all the rhythm tracks on that, all the pianos and fake drums and everything.
Yep.
And I put that on a mini disc and I brought it over to the studio, and then layered all the guitar stuff.
Huddle up here. Hey, you guys are
so
doing
you
terrific
two-
out there, all right?
Yes.
Give yourselves a big
Talents.
cheer.
You two are very talented.
Good
Yeah.
work.
Oh yeah.
You did all the music.
Just him.
I did that.
You
that
did
one.
the theme, right?
I participated.
And
Yeah, but that's backtracking.
What are we talking about?
You did. I'm sorry. I called both of you
we're
talents.
talking about
what a weird thing to say.
after the game.
Okay, Drew.
I thought you guys wrote the theme
All right,
for the whole
everybody
movie.
huddle.
We did.
Yeah,
Huddle
yeah,
up. We're huddled up.
yeah.
All right, good.
Equal amounts.
Sure.
Some wrote more than others.
I think there's going to be a fight.
Sounds like
That's not a
things
fight.
are getting weird over here.
I did not write any of the actual notes. But I wrote the
That's a
lyrics.
push in. Look at that. We pushed in. It's so adorable how hard we try to make it a show.
Yeah.
It's I think each episode, if anyone's wondering, it cost about $14 to make. I think most of the people are working for free. The turnaround time on a home movie show, Loren, is what?
Blazing fast.
It's blazing. It's probably like what? Like as far as
3
animation?
weeks or something like that.
Yeah, from like storyboards to animation,
Yeah.
it's probably like 3 weeks. Okay, for the most time, I think it's an equal amount of time editing as it is animating. You know, because even with the script, okay, I think we got a lot of crap from people from like fans that got upset when they found out that we did have a script and it was not improvised. But the truth is, it's totally improvised, even with the script. Just as much as it's just making sure that we had something funny to say when we couldn't think of something funny. And that was the meaning of putting a script in, or that was the reason I fought for.
Were there a lot of
for
people
scripts.
upset about that?
I remember some people were like, ever since it was scripted, it's not real. But you wouldn't have known it was scripted if we hadn't told you, I think, a lot of the time, you know? Because it still sounds sloppy and we're talking on top of
By the
each
way, that
other.
was the worst impression you may have ever heard.
That was you. No, here's your impression. Here's my impression of John Benjamin.
Anybody can win.
I know everything.
See, when you win,
But he wasn't doing you before.
No, it wasn't.
He was doing fans.
No, I know, I was
you know
kidding.
you're
I was
losers
I
again.
know.
But yeah,
I didn't.
That's a good
I
place to
didn't know
be.
right.
To be honest.
But we lose all the time.
I'm gonna be honest.
But it's got
But it sounds like what
I
you
was
were.
joshing.
Hey, you were letting us, giving us
was
an
joshing.
opportunity to talk about the process a little bit.
Oh
which
yeah,
we
the
haven't
process.
done
Yeah,
really
okay,
yet.
yeah.
Because let me say that Jack Ferriello, who's we're going to try to get
losing
something like
keeps you sharp,
today.
Brendon.
Were
Keeps you
Oh, when
you
that guy
editing
gets
at
in
this
front of a
point?
mic.
We don't know.
Hey, you want a donut?
The editors, like you were saying, were
Yeah.
cutting up roughly about 5 hours of audio
Right,
for
yeah.
every episode.
For each episode is 22 minutes.
and it takes
you know.
about 4 weeks to do that.
Yeah, it takes a long time. So when we are sitting there with the script, like you're sitting
more
there,
efficient.
and some of the actors are seeing the script for the first time. John Benjamin, who we said in the script but never reads it, but which is fine because
lot of
you sit
words.
there and like it's not like a regular TV show.
of words. it's a lot of work. I got to do.
Isn't great. President. Yeah.
watch.
I'm not saying I don't
play my
toys.
I gotta put my baseball cards.
I'm not saying it. Whoa.
I gotta put my CDs in alphabetical order
Too
again.
easy. You
What?
know? If we keep doing easy things like this, then
they
we won't be
already
hungry.
And so then
Then I
the
gotta
audio
go to the
goes
gym.
over to
I gotta go to the
the
gym.
animators.
Ooh, and I gotta work out.
You know?
I love my body so much.
What?
Does he loves his body
I love every part of it. Well, the muscles.
And the animators
Oh,
would work
Screenplay.
an incredibly fast schedule. And it's a small group of people. It's probably about
Yeah, it's-
10 or
it's
12 people
10
per
or 12
episode.
people.
Horses, they are
And they
we couldn't like if we were unhappy, we couldn't have fired anybody if we wanted to because we would have been so screwed.
No, the
That was the
production is
dilemma we
like-
faced every single day with home movies. Like, I hate you so much. If I fire you, we're screwed.
What?
And we let them know that every day, the animators. We let them know that. We hate you
Working together like a
so much,
dog.
but we need you too.
You're getting all worked up.
Oh no, I'm
Right? So work harder,
Film.
not smarter.
What?
What?
Lunch break.
And then
Call the
we got
lunch breaks
this
around here.
show out of that.
Like, so there were 5 episodes we did without any script.
Yeah, we had no script. We had some outlines. We
Yes.
started writing outlines. We would get together, and this is when I started putting on weight, I remember. As me and Loren would sit there and just eat all the time.
Yes.
Remember? We'd just eat all the time. And, like, we'd sit there, and then, like, you'd have scotch, and I'd have, like, about 1,000 beers. And then we'd go, like, let's see, I don't feel like, how about they talk to each other? Okay, we'll talk about the other episodes. I mean, I wanted to talk about the Black Eyed episode later on, but we'll do that because I think that's funny. It's fun. There's so many funny half-ass kind of things, but there's a lot of also time-consuming, hard work, and labor-intensive things going on in home movies. Most of it's animation and
I
editing.
thought you
Yes.
couldn't hear me.
Trying to put a script together was a fun and daunting thing because,
So who wrote the script? You and Bill Brothers?
yeah, I wrote the outline. I think he ended up writing the script. So this is a strange collaboration. Is that I wrote the outline on this one, and I wrote all the music ahead of time, you know, and it was done like before we even recorded and stuff.
I have this on my iPod. Thanks to Jeff Ferrell.
Yeah.
Cut.
It times out to like I think.
Can I
under-
Nice. Soft
under 3
focus in
minutes.
the
Yeah,
background. Look
very-
at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know we could do that.
Dwayne, we tried
we did some
it your
crazy
way,
shit.
and it ain't
Yeah.
working. You know, it's.
I mean,
But
got so much.
I think
but as far as okay, just so you know what we would do with the script, just I mean, just so
great too.
all you script naysayers out there, I don't think there's probably one guy on the internet that like is like,
Whole movies
suck, stupid idiots.
I know. 'cause
Dumb
I can hear
jerks.
it. My
but
blood in them.
Gross.
what we do is we go into the room and we we read through it. And normally, like we're so tired in the morning that like the first read is always terrible, and you just try to get a scene up on its feet, and you know what the point of the scene is, and everyone reads it or reads badly or messes it up, and then we kind
You
of
mean a Q-tip?
turn it over at some point and just kind of try to do it in our own words in some way.
Did you have to go to the
Is that safe to
hospital?
say? Do you think that's?
That sounds right.
That sounds right. And then usually John
think
hasn't
this
seen
is
the
one of the
script
best
before,
projects we've ever worked
and he
on.
beats me to the last scene of the episode by tipping the entire thing. It's like, what is this? So the guy,
There was a
it's like,
lot of-
it says like there's like it's a McGurk scene and like and then here's the thing. I'm like no, that's the last thing at the end. That's the
Right.
outro
Read
of
the
the scene.
script.
You've ruined the whole show if you say that, and then we
But
got
it
it.
was
Asshole,
going
read the
so
script.
well.
It's the
Basically what everyone
It's the
does.
Tiddlywinks episode. We only plays Tiddlywinks. Because you ruined the show.
But I would try and come up with what I assumed was the ending, which
Right,
you had
yeah.
already written.
It was already written,
Irregular.
and
So there would be a lot of like, oh, you can't do that now.
this is a new recording of the theme, by the way. So that's the original theme. I remember had a big clunk in the keyboards,
that.
which is
Loved it.
just funny. It's just because I was trying to like freeze my hand into place and playing because my piano
You
playing
love
so
the
bad.
little mistakes, Loren.
Oh, and I love that. This version of the music that we just heard,
Oh right.
that was not in for very long, but that had some my sequencing. and
Yeah, I
playing
remember
in it.
that. Yeah, that was a cool thing. No, you know what? I don't think we'd switched the music yet. Maybe it was in the second. Had we? It was no second season. Okay, Jack's saying the second season. So the theme song. This one does have the clunk on the keyboard up front with the. I threw on like some how do you say tensions on top of the chord structure.
put it
I'm gonna be talking about modal harmony a lot.
It's a great theme song, which I thought Loren had something to do with. And apparently
Did a little bit.
It's you know what it was is it's if you listen to it, it's the chords from Spinning Wheel.
What are you saying?
2 against
You know?
1.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we
Don't
can say, we
sing
don't
it.
sing it. Don't sing
Oh,
it.
you can't?
What? See, I can sing the first note because that could be anything.
Right.
Yes.
No, I want to sing so bad now.
Louie.
Oh, let's play Guess That Song.
Oh, let's play it. Okay.
What?
Spin wheel. Spinning wheel.
Oh, okay, I wasn't
Spinning
spinning.
But
go again.
you're not very good.
What?
What do you call it?
Home movie.
Home movies, yeah. But I don't say what.
My discovery pasteurization. Get it?
This is the Louie.
Louie.
Yeah. This is a
Louis
fun little thing.
Pasteur.
Now I get
A
it.
chance meeting of
We're
Louis
great
Pasteur and
men.
Louis Braille.
One knows us a lot.
But
We what is it? The idea was to have like the most boring, stupid thing
Only for
that would
a
derail
house
the
of the
Kafka
Riviera with
opera,
a
which was
view.
very fun and
you,
very
but you're
energetic.
blind.
Well, everyone in my family is not blind. What do you think? We're just a bunch of blind
said the
people?
most.
No, I am sorry.
You and you had a
This
dialect
was a
coach
lot
on
of
this.
stress,
Is that right?
Louis.
Did you?
I did. I lived with a dialect.
Lately.
Yeah.
I thought your
Yeah,
name
that's
was
cool.
And you
David.
learned to live in darkness.
We are two
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
men from
You would do some
France, both
amazing
named
preparatory
Louis.
things.
It was great
And I went to
meeting
France,
you,
so
For a
Louis.
cartoon.
Great.
I remember
And I
one
went
day.
to graduate school.
Louis.
I do remember. I remember one day you showed up for an episode. You were completely. You'd memorized your lines, and the joke was on you because we can read them. Nobody knows.
Yes.
It's not
But you were
just a
so
cool-
excited.
I know,
and
yeah.
nobody told you
That was a
anything.
huge
Skunk.
mistake.
That's a skunk. Yeah, it's a daytime skunk. They're a nocturnal animal. That's a very big mistake. We get a lot of crap on
lot of
online
mail,
about
lot of
that.
mail.
Yeah,
Music for the
yeah,
movie.
a lot of mail. A lot of
Instruments.
mail.
Yeah.
That's an apple box. That's what they call that in the showbiz. They have
That's a
one of
half
those.
apple.
Yeah, that's a half apple. Yeah, that's a half apple.
That's a half apple.
Hey, give me half apple! We need to put a line up!
Okay, let's have fun with it.
You're sure it sounds
Come on,
okay?
those
That's
guys.
an apple!
Okay.
I want a half apple!
Hey, I think I know what I'm doing. Okay, action.
Don't do that.
I've decided.
It's the microphone's got a nice breaking point. I like that. I like to find out. Let's find out what the levels are. Oh my God! Yeah. Okay. You're peaking at about 9 dB.
Okay, Melissa, right.
Oh, we're having fun, huh? This is fun, huh?
This is a long movie.
It's just great to be together.
It really is great
Oh
to
no,
be
this is
together.
the scene after.
Yeah.
Stupid. You're stupid.
You're stupid.
You're
Stop it.
stupid.
See,
I
now,
know.
see, you like to find the level on the microphone too.
Yeah.
Don't, Brendon! Don't open your mouth!
Yeah, I like to
Why don't
yell.
you go get your-
Stop it! Who said you can start?
I'm
Who said you can start it, Brendon?
I yelled at my girlfriend the other day.
Did you?
Really loud.
Really?
And, yeah, and she had to.
Did the babies hear it?
No, the baby was in the car,
Oh, that's
and
good.
she demanded I pull over and let her out.
It's very upsetting.
Yeah, I haven't seen them. Since.
This is the This is a 5/4 for
Great.
you music geeks out there.
Great song.
This is a melody. I actually wrote this melody when I was still at Berkeley, and I just remember playing the guitar and just like humming that.
I got little tiny bug feet.
Two,
I don't
two,
let no one
two, one, two, three.
So you had the
Five,
song,
one,
but it
two,
wasn't
three,
the Kafka
four,
song.
five.
You
No,
just had.
I just had that melody kind of in my head.
So you have like a little like
Five,
sort of
1, 2, 3, 4,
music
5.
resource in your brain.
Yeah, I just
all the
go
stuff
to
that
it.
you
It's like a magical treasure chest, and I wonder what's inside.
Because
might
I
write
know
something today.
I learned from earlier that you have a comedy
Brendon?
notebook.
Yeah.
You have a music.
to talk.
No, it's not a music notebook. It's a music treasure chest.
Not dead.
Oh, you have a
What
chest.
are you
In
doing?
inside of my eyes, mind.
I know you think that you want to do
Yeah.
Kafka, but
Come inside of it. Leap inside. Take your shoes off.
But you save a phrase. You would save a musical phrase.
I
in
would
your head.
save one. I'd put it. I'd
That's
go.
how you build
Come
songs.
inside of my eyes, mind,
Loren.
and put it go away for a little bit. It's time to go to sleep, and I inject them with a sleepy gas.
Lauren Bouchard, you've had.
Anyway,
I just want to say this now, just to get it out of the way. 'Cause it's been bugging me. You've had a goatee far too long.
arms are tired.
I'm sorry, but
And
it
he's-
is over.
if
You can't. You have
you
to
can't.
get rid
You
of
can't
that.
see he's wearing a flannel too, and it's just like this guy.
I mean, it
Is
is
Seattle.
so past that point in American history.
That was 10 years ago.
It was, and
you
you
can
kept
get an
it, and I-
exception.
I got the joke 2 years ago. Like, I'm keeping this thing, goatee.
You get an exception if you're
Let's
losing
go to
your
the club.
hair. You're not allowed to hold it.
No, but you
If
you
you're
have to do
losing your
something
hair.
else.
But okay, but what about
can
all
do
the
a
Alice
hat,
in
you can do-
Chains?
Kids love 'em.
Why all the Soundgarden still?
Yeah, you can do a hat. You can do.
Why would
I
a
like
guy want a
grunge.
dead-end job like that?
You can do an earring. If you're losing your hair, you can get an earring. People focus on an earring.
Oh no, the earring, that's more passe than the goatee.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying you have to layer it.
Strings on
somehow.
I don't
You
know.
can't
I
just
think
go
the
with one
earrings
thing.
really coming
Suddenly
back.
Can I do a
strangle
beard, a
him.
full
That-
beard?
It
Yes.
would be perfect.
That would
You
be
know, I
nice.
see a lot of guys in LA doing just
Change
helmets,
the murders. Chris
like
Christ.
protective helmets.
talking about Chris Cross.
You're like, who's the guy in the helmet? They're like, who's the guy losing his hair? You're like, hey, helmet. Hey, handsome.
You
How's it
could
going, handsome
also
helmet?
learn a skill like a hacky sack or something. And then you could
Or
always
no,
be
get
like,
those two sticks with the thing in
Yeah.
the middle that's bouncing around.
and then it'll be like you're bald, but man, you're
Okay,
so
cut.
good at
You know,
hacky
that's
sack.
Really
Thought
good.
of that. It's more work.
So good, you.
Like, look at that guy. Look at that bald guy.
Oh, that's a strange morphing thing. We kind
That's
of
right.
we were always, I think,
I feel like that was a Damon scene. Can we mention Damon Wong here?
Damon Wong now.
No.
Incredible animator. I hope,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry if this wasn't his scene, but I think it was. Guy brought us all about everybody's game up.
Well, a
He,
million
he
people got
worked so hard.
credits in the episode 1 that weren't involved, like Jack Ferriello, I noticed, and all those
You know,
people.
it was a
Why did they
creative
put?
I don't think he got a
Why
credit
did
in
they?
episode
He
one.
did.
wanted to do, so,
No, he didn't.
That was like the end credits
Well, we'll have it
that
removed.
they must have moved.
We can still have it removed, I think.
Isn't there any integrity in
Why
credits?
wasn't he
makes-
involved in episode 1?
I'm sorry, Jack. Jack's on the other side of the
I know.
window. I'm sorry, Jack.
It's
but we're
just
gonna
easy
have
to
it
pick on
removed.
because he's the first person I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this too. Oh, God.
What else should-
That's good animation. That's some good animation.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
And Brendon, you played Dwayne.
What
I
are
played
you
Dwayne
Yes.
also, yeah. So because that's
We need a video camera.
Dwayne came about, and we'll talk about that when we get there. But it's a very kind of
You're
high,
a master of voices.
yeah, I'm a man of two voices, yeah.
guys in his band whose names I
Dwayne
don't
doesn't talk much
know,
that way,
but I will.
so when he does, he just mumbles,
glad
which
I
is kind of
enjoyed
like my version of myself when I
Brendan, we
was
saw you hiding.
like
I wasn't
13 or
hiding,
15,
but
just
no
a
matter.
crappy
I
teenager.
have some
Just
good news. I
hid
spent some
away and
time
played
juggling
guitar
my
all the time.
schedule around.
And who is
and
Dwayne
crying,
based on?
But I was able to free up some time, and so
did my father.
I'm back.
Really?
Yeah, it's a combination of my
well,
father
let's
and
not
this
get
bird that I
carried
saw.
away here. Okay,
a magical talk bird.
Okay, look, I'll come clean.
Do you think that your father,
role model to you guys?
Brendan, you
Do
were
you think that
never
your father was
I don't
that
know.
like a
Awesome.
guy and your mom was a bird?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be
You put
honest
him-
with you. I
if
guess
you think of your
this
mom
whole
as a
Dwayne
bird,
thing left me feeling a little threatened.
then-
and
Do
I
you think your
that's why I
father
acted
had
so
sex with a
egotistic.
bird and then you
Oh,
were
is that why
born?
you were being
From
I'm
a
not.
bird?
I'll tell you this. I'm
No,
not going to say
actually,
he
no,
didn't.
Just a coincidence.
Can we just leave it at that?
Who's Jason based on,
Why you
Jack?
acted cowardly?
Yes on the first
God,
one and
that's-
no on the second one.
Okay, wait a sec. Yes.
Well,
That's hard to
that
answer.
concludes the begging for forgiveness portion
So,
of my apology, and now hopefully we
forget it.
can get back to being friends.
I,
and making
I don't know. I
Brendon?
think what was
He's not dead.
Yeah, no, he's
it
right.
was about me, you saying like do a kid voice.
Yeah.
My client wants points.
I think I remember that.
Literally.
I think I remember that. And I remember you standing.
Can you do a kickboard?
Actually, I remember when you were doing Jason. Like, I think you were sitting out there. We were like in that little coffee area next to the, where the sink is. And I remember you going like, yeah, and
He holds his nose.
I think I get it. Like some like that kind of a.
A lot of people don't know that you hold your nose.
You hold your put your.
I'd like to
finger
think he
in.
was based on like somebody who was, great.
Right.
Yeah, who was, but before they became great.
Okay, you can have
like
17
John F.
points.
Kennedy.
Like a young.
17 to nothing.
JFK.
Brendon,
I think he's like
or like.
It was like a young Che.
what did I tell you about?
Che Guevara.
Olivier.
It worked. It totally
Yeah.
worked.
No, I'm almost positive that you said.
That's a
like,
mirror.
Can you do a kid?
Talking.
And then
That's
I
a mirror
held
supposed to
my
be.
nose. And I
The
held
anime's
my
got
nose.
very creative with the
That's how
mirrors
kids talk.
being flipped is.
Oh, the Louis rap.
This is when rap was popular. by the way.
Yeah. Since then, it has gone away.
That took a dive pretty fast.
Yeah.
And that's your coat zipper as
So this
He has
is
my coat
scratching.
zipper as the scratching. Yeah.
This dates.
And this is,
dates the
Jason's
show
rapping
really
along.
badly.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
But then Eminem kind of ripped off that thing and went with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Let me
I'm the
tell you
real
why I
Slim
think it
Shady.
works really well for yours. Too.
Can we edit that out? What I just said.
Oh yeah, the big ending of this plot.
Can you loop it?
Yeah, this is where you leapt into the booth and said, "What do I do? Spray paint?" Drew was here on the end of this episode, and you beat us to the punch.
Police, there is a guy spray painting vulgar things on the west wall of the elementary school.
We haven't watched or heard a second.
We don't have to. That's not what the commentary's for, Joe.
Painting.
Commentary's for like us, for people who listen to us talk, because we're so interesting. We think that there's a reason. Are those police lights?
Yes.
It's so amazing. The whole movie is such
Pretty
an
rudimentary
It's such an
animation.
interpretive kind of like just very artsy kind of like cubist style of like strange. Like,
I hate kids with an exclamation point.
And what is that? What is that
Consecutive.
drawing?
That was.
See, now watch these credits. They're all wrong.
Patrick
He
Downey.
didn't edit that.
Adam
He didn't
Butterfield,
engineer
that's
that.
right.
He didn't produce that. He didn't
All these
manage
guys,
that.
well,
She didn't art direct.
Yeah.
This is all fake.
That's me singing too.
Oh, first episode with Janine.
Oh, Janina Chilio, that's right. Yeah.
Oh my God,
We'll
we
talk more about
replaced,
that later. Yeah.
Replaced Paula Poundstone.
So yeah, and we'll talk more about that on the next. Tune in because we have a whole story about Paula Poundstone.
See you soon.
See you soon. Come on back, guys.